Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video we're gonna be going over the top 5 fastest killing guns here in season 4 of Call of Duty Vanguard. If you guys are truly trying to go ahead and improve your KD ratio, drop more kills, and secure your first V2 rocket, these class setups are going to get the job done. So with all being said, the like goal on this video has to be 400 likes. We get 400 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Let me know down in the comment section right now, what is your current KD ratio, as well as how many V2 rockets, if any, you guys have. I can guarantee you these class setups are going to help you guys out. And if you guys do know the videos, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn those post notifications. Notification squad, I see you guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and break down these class setups. So for the first setup, we're taking a look at the Nikita AVT, which is a dangerously underrated assault rifle in Vanguard. This is one of the best ARs to use over ranges, and it also dominates at close range as well with the right class setup. Now, for the first attachment, we're going to put on the MX silencer, so we have sound suppression as well as accuracy. This is going to be one of the best attachments to run on the Nikita AVT under the muzzle category, because not only are we going to be able to take enemies out very easily in their spawn, but we're also going to go ahead and be able to take enemies out very easily at longer ranges. So we're going to have a best of both worlds effect on this class setup, just making sure that we can go ahead and take enemies out no matter where they are on the map. Now for the underbarrel, in an effort to make this an effortless assault rifle at longer ranges, we're going to put on the M1941 hand stop, so we have recoil control as well as accuracy. Seriously, this attachment on the Nikita AVT is going to make this weapon a point and shoot laser beam. No effort required. You can go full auto across the map without having to think about a thing, and that's where we're going to go ahead and put this attachment on for the underbarrel category. Now for the barrel, in an effort to go ahead and increase the long range capabilities on this weapon, we are going to put on the Kovaskaya 546mm sniper barrel, so we have bullet velocity and range, accuracy, and damage. This is hands down the best barrel to run under the barrel category for the Nikita AVT, because it's going to go ahead and do nothing but increase this weapon's strengths that we need to go ahead and capitalize on. And the best part about it is it's not going to impact its long range performance, which is fantastic. Not a lot of assault rifles can do that, so make sure you guys have on the sniper barrel when running the Nikita AVT. Now for the magazine, we are going to go ahead and double down on the increased fire rate on this weapon. We're going to run the Sakura 60 round drums. In a recent update, they actually went ahead and reduced the damage penalty all of the fire rate rounds do for the ARs. So we're going to have not only an even more accurate assault rifle, because we're going to get recoil control and accuracy with this weapon, we're also going to go ahead and get increased fire rate, which is going to make sure this weapon is to be killing enemies as fast as possible. So make sure you guys put this on under the magazine category. Now for the ammo type, we are going to run lengthened. Lengthened is going to be the absolute best ammo type for 99% of the ARs here in Vanguard, making sure that we can take enemies out quicker at longer ranges, giving us a quicker time to kill, which is what we need on the Nikita AVT. Now for the optic, because this is going to be a precision rifle, we are going to run the sight reflector, so we have a crystal clear optic that we can take enemies out very easily at close range, medium range, and obviously longer ranges. Definitely one of the best optic attachments in the entire game, and it works magnificently on the Nikita AVT. Now for the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip, so we can go ahead and bump up the close to medium range capabilities, giving us increased aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire recoil recovery. You guys cannot go wrong with this attachment on Nikita. It's amazing, and it's going to be a #1 attachment to run on any and all AR or SMG here in Vanguard. Now for the stock, we're going to go ahead and go all the way down and run the ZAC padded. We want to be able to walk around, aim down sight, so we are ready to win each and every gunfight with this AR. It's already a point and shoot laser. Let's make it even more effective at all ranges. Now for the efficiency, because we are running a bigger magazine, it's going to have a slower reload speed. We want to go ahead and run sleight of hand, so we can go ahead and stay locked and loaded at all times. We can keep going ahead and getting into gunfights and winning them. So sleight of hand is going to be our attachment of choice in the proficiency category. And then finally, go ahead and wrap up this entire class setup. We are going to put on fully loaded, so we can rock the Nikita AVT from kill 1 all the way to kill 25, so we get that V2 rocket. Definitely a solid class you guys should definitely check out if you guys are trying to use an underrated AR that's going to be packing a serious punch. Now for in the setup, I have on the combat knife, ghost, forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. Now for class number 2, We're gonna take a look at the STG-44, which I feel like a lot of people have forgotten here in Vanguard, and I honestly don't know why. This is a very, very good AR that is gonna take advantage of the fire rate rounds when you guys build the right class setup around it. Let's go and take a look at it. So for the STG, for the muzzle, we are gonna run the MX silencer again so we can have sound suppression and accuracy. The same reason we run it on the Nikita AVT is the same reason running it on the STG-44. You can get behind the enemy spawn and build up a quick and easy streak. Just a fantastic attachment to run on a lot of the assault rifles here in Vanguard. Now for the underbarrel, again, we are gonna run the M1941 hand stop for recoil control as well as accuracy. You can't go around this attachment on this weapon, making it an absolute laser beam at longer ranges, and you can actually kind of rush around with this weapon a little bit more than you can with the Nikita because it's gonna have better handling. Make sure you guys go ahead and put on the M1941 hand stop for your STG-44 builds. Now for the barrel, we are gonna be running the second VDD barrel. We can go ahead and pack more of a punch at longer ranges. Highly active controllable, reduced scope sway and gun bob, and damage range. You're gonna list attachment on the STG, making it a very solid and consistent, that's gonna be very important, and consistent assault rifle at ranges. So make sure you guys go ahead and put this on for your barrel. Now for the magazine, we're actually gonna run the fire rate rounds. A lot of people like to go ahead and put on the damage rounds, or maybe even, you know, a 45 round drum. But honestly, the Gorenko rounds with the STG are gonna be unbelievable when you build the class setup around it. Going ahead and giving even more recoil control and fire rate, this gun is seriously not going to move. I like a lot of the low recoil weapons here at Vanguard because you can literally point and shoot and take people out. And ease of use, especially in Vanguard, is gonna be a huge kind of trait in building a good class setup. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our setup. Now for the ammo type, again, business as usual, we are gonna go ahead and put on lengthen, just so we can go ahead and pack more of a punch at longer ranges and getting a faster time to kill. Definitely an assault rifle that's going to benefit from this. Now for the optic, we are going to, believe it or not, run the slate reflector again on the STG-44. This is going to be a great attachment on this assault rifle, super easy to use at close, medium range, as well as long ranges, and overall making this weapon very effective no matter where enemies are at. So make sure you guys go ahead and put this for your class setup attachment on the optic. Now for the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip, just because again it's going to be a staple attachment you guys want to run on any and all AR and SMGs in this game. Increased aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, hip fire recovery. The STG is going to benefit from this because this is going to be more of a mobile assault rifle that you guys can get down with, rush enemies, take them out, and still be able to take them out at longer ranges. Now for the stock, we are going to run the Kruznik's folding stock, or you guys can run the Constance tactical. Both of these are going to be great attachments on this weapon. Now, personally, I like to go ahead and run the Constance Tactical because I want to be able to walk around, aim down sights, ready to win each and every gunfight. But if you guys want to have increased sprint to fire speed and movement speed and kind of have more of an aggressive assault rifle, you can run the folding. Both are good attachments, but honestly, for my playstyle, the Constant Tactical is going to benefit me more. But if you guys are more aggressive, the folding is going to be your best option. Now, proficiency, because we have the ability to run it, we are going to run Vital, which is going to go ahead and increase the area of critical hits, giving us a faster time to kill. This coupled with the fire rate rounds is going to be a very good kind of combination, giving us the best of both worlds. Accuracy, damage, rate of fire. You guys cannot go wrong with it. And to go ahead and wrap up this STG class setup for the kit, we are going to put on fully loaded. So we can rock this weapon from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 so we get that V2 rocket. Make sure you guys go ahead and use this setup if you guys are trying to bring back an OG meta from when Vanguard first came out. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. Now, for class number 3, we're taking a look at an automaton build that you guys actually recommended that is absolutely insane. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't been running this automaton build sooner. This is the real deal, and it gets down. It is unbelievable. So for the automaton, under the muzzle category, believe it or not, we are not going to run the MX silencer, and we're not going to run the recoil booster. We're going to put on the G28 compensator for that increased recoil control because we're going to need it. This class setup has a little bit of recoil, not a lot, but it's going to be packing a serious punch and getting a ridiculously fast time to kill. Now for the underbarrel, we are going to go ahead and put on the M1941 hand stop. Again, a lot of the ARs here in Vanguard are going to benefit from this attachment, going ahead and giving us recoil control as well as accuracy. Just overall a fantastic attachment on the automaton. The cons are going to be completely irrelevant because we're not hit by this weapon. This is going to be a mid-range monster that is going to be destroying enemies left and right. Now for the barrel, we are going to be running the Zach short barrel for increased damage. Now this is nasty when you guys couple it with the right magazine. I absolutely love this attachment on this weapon. It's going to be killing enemies ridiculously fast. The only thing you have to worry about is controlling that recoil, which can be done with the setup as well. So make sure you guys go ahead and put on the Zach barrel when you guys are rocking the automaton. Now for the magazine, we are going to go ahead and put on the Closer damage rounds. This is disgusting on the automaton. You're going to be melting people left and right with this setup. It is filthy and I absolutely love it. Definitely go ahead and run the damage rounds with the short barrel, giving us a ridiculously high damage assault rifle that's still gonna be able to take enemies out very easily at longer ranges. Now, if this didn't get any better for the ammo type, because the automaton does not benefit from lengthen like the other assault rifles, you can go ahead and put on FMJ. So we're gonna have a high damage assault rifle that's gonna be literally melting people that we can shoot players through walls. So whenever people are hiding behind, you know, doors, windows, stuff that, you know, people do in Vanguard, we can punch right through it and get those quick and easy kills. So make sure you guys go ahead and run these three attachments with it. Zach short, Closer, FMJ. It's going to be a disgusting build. Now for the optic, we are going to run the slate reflector. This is going to be a precision rifle, so the slate reflector is going to be mandatory, especially on this setup for the automaton. No ifs, ands, ors, or buts about it. You're going to have to run this attachment under the optic category. Now for the rear grip, we still are going to be running the fabric grip with this weapon, just so we can go ahead and bump up that close range to medium range lethality, increase sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, hit by recoil recovery. You can't go wrong with it. It's still going to be the #1 attachment under the rear grip for this automaton build. Now for the stock, we are going to go ahead and put on the Zach skeletal still for this class, so we can have increased aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, initial action recoil. It is filthy. This is going to be a great attachment to run on the automaton. We can literally walk around, aim down sights, ready to win each and every gunfight, which is going to be super easy to do with this weapon. It's going to be a melt machine that we're all going to love. It is unbelievable. Now for the efficiency, we have to run tight grip because this gun does have a little bit of kick. Action recoil to stay in fire. It's going to overall make the weapon a little bit easier to use at longer ranges. Make sure you guys go ahead and run this on your class. If y'all guys are crazy and still can control the recoil, Frenzy is going to be a great option as well for this setup. But honestly, tight grip just makes sense because we want to go ahead and still maintain the accuracy of ranges because, again, this is a precision assault rifle. And then finally for the kit, we are going to put on fully loaded so we can rock this assault rifle from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 very easily to get that V2 rocket. This is definitely one of the nastiest classes in the entire game right now. It's disgusting. It took me a while to go ahead and actually try this out. Thank you guys for that, by the way. And I've been loving it. Been dropping V2s left and right with this setup. Now for the secondary, I have on the combat knife, Ghost Forward Intel Scavenger, Sticky Bomb, and the Stem Shot. Definitely go ahead and give the automaton a try. Now for class number 4, we're going to go ahead and build an MP40 build. Everybody loves the MP40. It's a solid and consistent SMG, and you know, it's just something that we definitely need to go ahead and keep running in here in Vanguard. So for the muzzle, you have 1 or 2 options depending on how you guys want to approach your class setup. If you guys are more stealthy players with SMGs, you guys can run the M1929 silencer. But if you're like me, like to run and gun and just destroy people at close range, the recoil booster is going to be your best option because we are going to be running a damaged mag that's going to be reducing the fire rate. Now for the barrel, we are going to go ahead and put on the Kruchnik's first barrel, which is going to allow us to have recoil control as well as reduce scope sway and gun bob. Just definitely a great attachment to run on this SMG. Just we can go ahead and keep the recoil down and super easy to use at longer ranges. Now if you guys can control the recoil, the short barrel is going to also be a great option, but just for ease of use, just having that highly accurate recoil control and reduce scope sway and gun bob just overall makes the MP40 a lot easier to use. So I don't really know why you would not run this attachment for this weapon. Now we're going to go back to the underbuild because here is where things can kind of differ. Now personally, if you guys could control the recoil with this setup, which is very easy to do, I know some of you guys still might be able to struggle with that. You guys can either run the SMLE pistol grip to bump up that close range lethality, But if you guys are still struggling, the M1941 hand stop is going to be another good attachment. But again, for a more aggressive build, the SMLE pistol grip is going to be a great option for this SMG. Now for the magazine, we are obviously going to be running the damage rounds to go ahead and make a consistent 2-shot kill SMG. Make sure you guys go ahead and put this on your class setup. Remember, it is going to reduce the fire a little bit, so that recoil booster to kind of go ahead and correct that is why we need to put this for the muzzle. You guys still can run the M1929 silencer, but this weapon is going to be shooting a little bit slower. I don't really like that, so recoil booster with the damage rounds is going to be the way to go in my opinion. Now for the ammo type, again, we are going to run Lengthen. It's going to be the best ammo type for this SMG. Have to go ahead and put it on, just making sure that you're going to be able to take enemies out at longer ranges very, very easily. Now for the optic, we're going to run the upgraded iron sight. You don't need the sight reflector on the MP40. The iron sights are crystal clear and easy to use, and honestly, they don't need to be messed with. So make sure you guys put on the upgraded iron sights if you guys are trying to build a solid MP40 setup that's going to be able to get the job done at long range. Now for the rear grip, obviously we're going to go ahead and put on the fabric grip just so we can go ahead and bump up that close range lethality. Y'all can't go wrong with this attachment. It works flawlessly. I think a lot of us are going to enjoy it, just being able to take enemies out at literally any ranges, especially close medium range. Now for the stock, we're going to put on the folding stock for this weapon. Just overall a great attachment to run on here. Now you guys could also go ahead and put on the VDD 34mm padded if you guys still need more recoil control. Definitely good attachment, but for just running and gunning, the folding is going to be your best option. You have a little bit of leeway with the MP40 on how you want to build this class setup. Now for the efficiency, again, depending on how you guys are trying to set this up, running momentum, move speed after kills is actually nasty on the MP40. You guys really might enjoy this, but again, if you guys still need more recoil control, brace is going to be a good option, giving you initial action recoil so you can hit those first 2 shots and get that quick and easy kill. And then finally for the kit, we're going to run fully loaded so we can rock this weapon from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 so we get that V2 rocket. Definitely a solid SMG that is seriously still getting the job done here in Vanguard. And the setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost, forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the shim shot. It's going to be nasty and overall just a consistent submachine gun to run. Now for class setup number 5, taking a look at the Type 100. I'm going to keep amping this weapon up because it is criminally, and I mean criminally, underrated in this game. For the Type 100, for the muzzle, we're going to go ahead and put on that recoil booster. Same reason running it on the MP40 is the same reason running it on the Type 100. Bumping up that fire rate, giving us a faster time to kill. Now for the underbarrel, because this is going to be a precision submachine gun that's going to be able to outgun assault rifle players. Seriously, outgun assault rifle players, we're going to have to put on the M1941 hand stop. Now, if you guys can control the recoil, obviously, SMLE pistol grip is going to be a good option, but for ease of use, because again, that's going to be important here in Vanguard, an M1941 hand stop is going to be a great attachment. Now, for the barrel, we are going to go ahead and run the Shirashi barrel, so we can go ahead and have recoil control and accuracy, reduce scope sway and gun bob, and flinch resistance, just to go ahead and transform this SMG into an assault rifle. You guys are going to absolutely love this SMG with this barrel. It's going to be on par with 99% of the ARs at longer ranges, and we're still going to maintain the SMG characteristics. Now for the magazine, we are obviously going to go ahead and put on the damage rounds, but just the 30 rounds, because we want to have the significant damage increase, giving us a ridiculously fast time to kill at medium to longer ranges and still have that SMG mobility. Now for the ammo type, obviously for an SMG, we're going to run Lengthen so we can get a fast time to kill at longer ranges and have this weapon still pack a punch across the map. Now for the optic, because it is going to be a precision SMG, but you still can use this at close range, remember that, we're going to run the sight reflector. Just ease of use, and again, just one of the best attachments to run on any weapon in Vanguard, especially if you intend to use it at all ranges, no matter where people are at on the map. Now for the rear grip, you guys probably guessed it, we are going to run the fabric grip again. You guys know, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, hit by recoil recovery. You guys cannot go wrong with this. It's just going to be a great attachment to run on the Type 100. Get the job done any range, especially the close to medium ranges. Now for the stock, we are going to go ahead and put on the Rabashi grip folding, so we have increased aim movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and initial action recoil. We want to go ahead and maintain some AR as well as SMG characteristics with this class setup, and being able to literally walk around aim down sight with an SMG is pretty crazy, especially when that SMG can act like an AR. This is definitely going to be a great attachment, and honestly the best attachment under the stock category. Now, because we only have a 30-round magazine, sleight of hand is going to make sense. So we are stocked up, locked and loaded, and ready to go. Make sure you guys go ahead and put this on for proficiency. And then finally for the kit, in order to stay locked and loaded and drop this, V2 and use weapons from kill 1 all the way to kill 25, we're going to go ahead and put on fully loaded because it's going to complete this entire class setup. Definitely a very underrated SMG that packs an assault rifle punch. The setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost, forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, and the stem shot. These are going to be the top 5 fastest killing guns here in Season 4 of Call of Duty Vanguard. If there are 2 class setups I want you guys to check out, that's going to be this Nikita AVT class setup, which is going to be dangerously underrated, and also make sure you guys check out this Type 100 setup that is seriously going to go ahead and get yourself your first V2 rocket. If you guys are new to the content of the channel, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.